guys go ahead and stand? Hey, we are thankful, one, for beautiful weather outside. Yes, it's nice to get a little bit of cool. I got wear a long sleeve shirt. I almost put my tennis shoes on, but I decided flip-flops were still okay this morning. And I just wanted to remind you guys, just read some scripture, something I actually just read this week. And if Jake, if you'll put those up, just a few verses to remind you why we're here and why we're worshiping. In Ephesians 2, verses 1 through 5, it says, "And you were dead in your trespasses and sins, in which you formerly walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, of the spirits that are now working in the sons of disobedience. Among them we too all formerly lived in the lusts of our flesh, indulging the desires of the flesh and of the mind, and were by nature of wrath, children of wrath, and even as the rest." And let's go to the end. This is what it is. "But God, being rich in mercy, because of his great love with which he loved us, even when we were dead in our transgressions, made us alive together with Christ. By grace you've been saved." That's the truth that we get to live in as followers of Jesus. That regardless of past, regardless of who we used to be, or who maybe we showed up as today, Jesus Christ has died for us. He has risen again, and we have been saved by his grace. And that's who we're going to worship today. So I encourage you as we sing this first song to sing it out and mean it. I know it's been probably a long week for you. We got some extra sleep, so nobody better be sleeping or I'll bring something to toss from the stage. And we're just going to worship and celebrate what it is that Jesus has done for us. So let's do that now. Oh Jesus, mercy shut his mouth. And I once was crippled by the weight of shame, embarrassed, I couldn't even show my face. And oh Jesus, then I heard you speak, and your love, it comes with you give us your whole heart and why
the flood. The battle belongs to our God as we cry out in worship. The victory is yours. The victory is yours. You're riding on the storm. Your name is unfailing. Though kingdoms rise and fall, your throne withstands it all. Your name is unchanging.
have a seat. Hey, welcome to Sunrise City Church. Man, aren't you thankful to be able to come here this morning and worship? And singing those words, and so much about what we just sang is so much of the gospel. We get to worship God for being the person who gave us his whole heart, the one who we serve now with good intentions. I love the line where we say, man, how could a wretch become his treasure? And he has changed my destiny now for eternity. And that's what we get to come and we get to worship. If you're new with us, hey, we've got a mission statement, what we live by, to love God, love people, and live the word. There's some information which I'm sure you've seen as you've sat down that tells you a little bit about who we are. We encourage you to drop that off in a giving basket that's going to come around here in just a few minutes. Or if you want to drop it off to a Connect team member on your way out, you'll get a gift on the way. We just thank you for being here. And no major announcement, we do have a camping trip coming up this weekend. And Mike is excited. I see him clapping in the spotlight. We are excited. It's good to have some cool weather. It would have been miserable to be hot, but that is coming up this weekend, Friday and Saturday. If you're on our men's ministry list, I'm sure you've gotten that email. If you're not and you're interested, look, we go out there. Chuck is already stressing about what meat he's going to be doing and all the food that we're going to be having, and it is a great time of fellowship. And I encourage you, if you haven't made it out there with us, that this is a great opportunity just to get to know a lot of the guys here in church, and I am very excited about it. And so groups are going to meet through I think November 17th is the last week that our groups are going to actually be meeting together, and then we'll start back at the new year, but that doesn't mean you can't get connected now. We'll still get together a few times. Well, I'm sure our groups will get together at least once for some fellowship before Christmas, and I do encourage you, it's such a great place for us just to connect, hang out, have some fellowship, and also really dive into some of the scripture that we're going through as a church. And so now as the giving starting to be taken, I just wanted to encourage you and tell you, if you haven't watched it, if you don't like our Facebook page, I will allow you to get your phone out and go like it now. There is a video that we shared that talked about just some of the things, and that shared some videos of some genuine people who have come to know Christ within Project Hope, who have now been saved by the addictions that were holding them down. They've been reconnected to their families. They have been saved by Christ, and all of that is happening right here in town at Project Hope locally. And we were able as a church to sponsor a table. I know we sponsored their golf tournament. If you don't remember, we won the tournament. But it is something that we were able to say, man, how cool is it? And listen, I'm telling you, you need to go to our Facebook and you need to watch this video. It's 2 minutes long. We were at their dinner where they just celebrated some people who had graduated. And there were people standing on stage saying, here's where I was from the time I was 5, abused, to drug addicted, to jail. One of the guys, 7 times he's been in jail. He's 31 years old. And he has been radically changed by Jesus Christ. His life has been changed, and he has been reconnected to his family, to his kids. All of those things happen because of one name, and that's Jesus Christ. And all of those things we continue to see happen even here in our own city, because you are being generous with the money that God is giving you, and saying, God, we want to be a generous church who sees as much life change as possible. So we thank you for your generosity, but we continue to urge you to say, where are the needs? Because the songs that we're singing and that you're about to hear a word from Pastor David, this is all true. This is all because God loved us so much that he sent his son to die for us. And now we have an opportunity to worship him with everything we've got, from song to worship to message to the word, and then to see God change lives and destinies forever. So let's... You guys can stand with us. People come together, strangers, neighbors, our blood is one. Children of generations, of every nation, of kingdom come. See, don't let your heart be a world. Hold your head up high, don't fear no evil. Fix your eyes on this one truth: God is madly in love with you. So take courage, hold on, be strong. Remember where our help comes from.
And our redemption and our salvation is in His blood. Jesus, the light of heaven, friend forever, His kingdom come. I was buried beneath my shame. Who could carry that kind of weight? It was my tomb till I met you. I was breathing but not alive, and all my failures I tried to hide. It was my tomb till I met you. You called my name and I ran out of that grave. Let's lift these words up. I needed rescue, my sin was heavy, but chains break at the weight of your glory. I needed shelter, I was in order.